I'm just going back into my brown and black again, tiny bit of water added to it, and just where I've made them little marks on the trees, I'm just going to come back and paint over that. Just in there. It's nice little indications as well of like all of the little grooves and stuff that you get in the bark. You have to look closely. Right. Now I want to actually make that a bit wider just there. That tree. Blend that in nicely. Same up here on this tree. I'll bring it down through. Now a little highlight on one side. And then you can come back with your darks behind that. If you go over slightly, you can just wipe it out. Try and keep it behind it. There. So I want some highlights, but it doesn't need to be crazy. Right. Happy with how this one's going. It's going really good. A lot of fun. So I'm just going to paint this a bit fatter now at the top. Just up here. More like so. So you can change your mind at any time. Just have a general idea in your mind what you want at first. Because it can always be changed. I always do it. I wanted it to be wider. So I'm just going to use a bit of dark just in the centre of that. So it's got a shadow and the highlights will be out towards the edges of the tree. And be darker there in the centre. Right, so I'm just mixing up a light colour. A light highlight colour basically. And then I'm going to carefully go down each edge of this tree. Right on the edge. That, mainly the light's coming from left to right here, down this way. Although there will be still a bit of highlight on the other side. Mix water with it if it starts struggling. And then it'll flow nicely for you. I need to highlight that side a bit more. That edge of it. Right down. And then I'm going to use fan brush, which is clean and dry. And I can blend that to it basically before it's had a chance to dry properly. And you can drag a little bit of that colour into the centre as well. There. It'll still be darker, lighter at this edge and darker elsewhere. So right in this edge I'm going to actually put myself a really big rock. So I'm just going to paint it with brown and black first, just in there. But it's a decent sized rock, is it? And it just comes down and drops down there. Just putting it in with the dark first, and then I can go back and get some white. Keep using the brown, but these rocks are like a grey type tone, so I can just go straight into white then and get some white on this top edge, all that way down, and on that edge there as well. And I want to get a load of white and just paint that in so it's got a nice light top, really light top. It will mix with the dark as it's drying, so it won't stay quite as bright as I've got it right now. What I'll do, wipe off the brush, go behind that and just literally blend it to the dark. Even sometimes just pick up the dark and go up into it and leave some little indentations and stuff going on. Right, next thing to do is I'm going to paint some red leaves coming off of this tree, just up in there, and I'm also going to put some like orangey colours on that tree as well. Brush, and I'm just going to get some red, vermilion it is. You could use a bright red if that's all you've got, and then I'm adding yellow to that, so it's an orange. And with that orange colour, I'm just going to highlight these branches on this tree. See that? Just use a corner of the brush sometimes. Really works well. I love doing this. Just a little bit at a time. Don't rush. Take your time with it. Tapping away again, fresh load. Get some more vermilion into that yellow. Made it a bit brighter basically. You can be quite accurate with this little fan brush if you're just using corners. You can put a few of them actually over the trunks as well of the tree. And it stands out against that yellow that's behind. It's behind it. It really does stand out beautifully. So put a bit in there. See that? So make it a bit stronger. Really enjoying doing this. I haven't had fun like this for a little while. Been trying to really focus on this painting. I'm in an autumn mood. Here and there I've just closed it up a little bit there, which is cool, it's fine. Right, so I'm going to use a mixture of vermilion, titanium white and yellow, a mixture of it. So I've got this palette here. I want to get the red, put it on one plate. I'm going to get the yellow, put that on there also, and then a bit of white to that as well. So that is the colour tone. Tiny bit of white to that as well. You need that. I've tried mixing this colour a lot of times and it's really bright. It's not easy to get. So just up in here from this tree we've got some leaves that are hanging down. I'm just going to gently tap in some of those leaves with this. We can paint some branches into this as well. A lovely colour right over them trunks. Even up into here slightly, I want some of that. I've got some more branches coming out to that. Even over in here, we'll have some more. All coming from in there. Now this tree here has got the same ones coming right over top of it, up to there, all that way. Great stuff. And then them branches have some. Quite a few bits down in here with that. Keep popping it around so there's a balance of it in the picture. There. Maybe just over the area where we've got all the leaves. I'm just going to tap a bit of that in there as well, just to make it match. Just brush that back out again. I didn't want it in there as much as that. It's as easy as that though with wet on wet. You make a slight mistake, you can just resurrect it instantly. I love it for that reason. Make it a bit lighter. There. So just to finish off, I'm back onto the liner brush with the darks, the dark brown and that, and the black and burnt sienna. And I'm just going to use a bit of that dark brown. Just up in here, I'm going to bring a few little branches in that are holding all these leaves up, coming from up above. There. You'll have someone holding all this up, you see. So just put very fine little sticks and twigs in there. Sometimes it's nice to get a bit of a stronger one and just bring it in there and then allow it to come down there. branch off. Just leave it. Huge going in here. I would definitely calling this painting finished.